Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is a next 3 months reading for Leo. So let's see what's happening with you guys for the next 3 months. This can be your love life, friends and family. Take it how it resonates for you. If something doesn't fit, then it's not for you, it's for someone else. Leo, there we go. We have the Queen of Wands. Leo. Well, you know what you want. Yeah. Some of you are focused on career and creative pursuits, okay? Yeah. So some of you are definitely very focused on something. You're doing the same thing over and over again. Okay. So some of you could be kind of trapped in your head. I feel as though you're working, you're creating something. A lot of it may be in your head at this point. You may have a little sense of being trapped in a cycle. So I actually feel like you have the power, okay? You always have the power, always know that, to break a cycle. But I feel as though there's something you're working on here, something you're doing that you're really focused on. Yeah, while you're waiting. Yeah, see, you're looking at this energy. It's time to look elsewhere, you see? Nice. Some of you might be a little focused on the past here. Okay, so it's about knowing what you want to break free from this energy. There's some obsessive energy, a little Capricorn. I feel like some of you are workaholics. All you do is work. You get up in the morning and you focus on work. You go to bed at the end of the day, probably working in your sleep. Yeah, so it's telling you to release things that no longer serve. Some of you are letting go of unhealthy situations, patterns, okay? Beautiful energy. Why? Because you're looking elsewhere. There's the moon. So it's an energy of, this is your inner self, okay? This is the moon. So I feel it's telling you to face, you're going to face some fears here. You're focused on something. So it's an energy of illusion, all right? So it's telling you to release this. This has to do with your hopes and dreams. So some of you are just working, workaholic energy, okay? Or you're in an unhealthy situation and pattern. So I feel like you're going to let go. You're going to release it, okay? You're going for your hopes and dreams. There's a little fear, but it's about letting go with that. So, yeah. It's an energy of your true self, okay? Doing a little shadow work. Facing some fears within yourself, you see, of unhealthy situations. But you're going to break free. I see this beautiful star energy. It's a cleansing, healing within. Some of you are cleansing, eating better, sleeping better. Okay, there's some kind of cycle, pattern, or habit that you have that you may be breaking here. You have the power. I feel a lot of you, it's a workaholic, because I see that a lot. Or you're in a relationship, a job, or a situation, I feel. That you feel trapped in, okay? So it's telling you to look at that. Look at it. Face that fear. See? Face it head on. Don't be afraid. There's nothing to fear but fear itself. It's an illusion of being trapped, okay? So I feel as though you're going to be looking elsewhere here for the job, the love interest, or you're just going to break some habits, okay? They could be habits that are unhealthy. Too much work, not enough play. Yeah, see, the birth of something new. Look at that, Leo. The Empress. Yeah, see? This is something new. This is a beautiful healing energy. This is yourself. This is yourself, see? After facing fears, leaving things behind that no longer serve. The illusion of being trapped. Yeah, nice. See, a little soul searching with the Hermit. It's an energy of going within and soul searching here. Now, you could have someone here who's thinking about you, possibly here. Someone else who's soul searching. We have some Taurus and Virgo energy. So I'm just going to flip this because I do see this energy of something that turns around. I actually feel you have a person who's likely looking at this Empress energy. They're soul searching their path in life. This is someone who probably can't stop thinking about you. They're obsessed with you. It could be vice versa, but it's saying to let go, okay? Releasing whatever it is that doesn't serve the situation. It doesn't necessarily mean a person. Okay, I think you've got someone who's absolutely crazy about you. They're seeing this Empress energy. Yeah, see, manifesting. So a little Gemini energy. This has to do with communication. This is somebody here who's trying to manifest something, very determined. I feel like you kind of mirror each other. Okay, that's what I'm feeling. We got two people who are crazy about each other. But I feel there's something unhealthy. It has to do with communication and the manifesting. There could have been some manipulation, somebody who keeps coming back manipulating you. This is why I feel some of you are looking at this, facing that fear head on. You see, fear of being manipulated, maybe because you have before. Okay, but it's about manifesting your hopes and dreams by letting go. Yeah, it's more than likely a habit. See, it's an energy of moving on. It's an energy of change. So some of you, this could be a job situation. This is an energy of growth, personal growth. It's about knowing when to move on, when to leave something behind. But you see with the Three of Wands, the waiting, the looking out there. And I feel it's an energy, while you're kind of waiting for this change, you're going through some change. Someone's going to see you that you've changed, you've moved on. You likely have someone coming back around, but see, it has to do with the way you conduct yourself. So some of you are ready for change. I feel like you are. You're ready to let go of old habits, mindsets, beliefs, things that are no longer healthy. And if it's not you, it's this person, okay? But I feel like you mirror each other a little bit. I think we have a couple people who are crazy about each other. Yeah, see, there's some of you are definitely moving on. Some of you have somebody. I just feel like it's a change of habit, change of the way you conduct yourself. The Empress, you see? Yeah, you know, this is energy of knowing your worth and knowing your value. You see, it's a very powerful energy for you. Someone is seeing you that way, or this is your soul searching, leading you towards change. Now, like I say, some of you, it's a workaholic, okay? Definitely I can see that, but I see a change, a negotiation, a contract. Somebody may be thinking of commitment, okay? Because it has to do with faith. Yeah. Tell me more about that. See, walking away. See, some of you may have been in an unhealthy situation, somebody who wasn't faithful. Okay, or you're just not on the same page, or it is the end of a contract leading you towards something else. I feel like we have definitely, some of you are just working, okay, a lot of work on creative pursuits, okay, bringing a lot of abundance. You have a lot of abundance. You have a lot to offer, you see. I feel this is the abundance flowing towards you as you move away from something unhealthy. Yeah, see, there's been some trust issues, mind games, manipulation, but it's about taking the things you've learned, taking the things that resonate with you, that you know to work, that you know to be true, leaving the things that you do not need behind. So if you have someone who's manipulating you, or you have a job, or you don't trust the path you're on, or you don't trust a contract or a negotiation, I feel you're going to go look for something better. You're leaving this situation that's not emotionally fulfilling, whether it's a job or a relationship or just habits. Tell me about this Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, look at that. So yeah, oh my gosh, some of you definitely, look at that and that. Whoops, I put these cards in the wrong spot. Wow. So it looks as though some of you definitely have another offer. Yeah, some of you are workaholics. Boy, oh boy. See, it's all about balance, balancing your emotions, taking a pause, kind of pulling back and looking at things differently, seeing things different. You may have a person coming back around who sees you different, but I feel like you're conducting yourself different. You're tempering your passions and your emotions. So it's telling you to temper that workaholic energy as well, okay? Because I do feel like you're gonna get what you want. I feel your hopes and dreams, they're intact. See, there's a fresh new start, a new opportunity, whether it's a relationship or a new job. Yeah, see, slow and steady wins the race. So it could be an energy of just kind of slowing down a little bit, looking at a situation. I feel like there's an energy. You may have somebody here who kind of keeps coming back around here. And I feel as though this is someone who's kind of been dragging their feet. Someone who's apprehensive, you see. But they keep coming back around. This is somebody who could definitely in a relationship or even in a work situation who has a habit of manipulating to get what they want, you see. But I feel like you're moving on from that because I see this growth, the abundance that you have. Okay, it's about looking at what you have. This person's looking here. They're definitely soul searching. Yeah, see, you've got an emperor. We have an emperor and an empress here. As I say, you mirror each other. I feel like it's an energy where you're very much the same, yet different. This could be somebody who moves a little slower, a little more apprehensive. It's a person who likes to plan ahead. They want it to be successful, but they're apprehensive. You see, this is someone who needs to release that energy as well. So, see, you both have something you need to let go of, see, to end to this painful situation. It's coming to an end. You're at the end of a cycle. Now, there's this beautiful personal growth and change. The abundance is flowing. You see? Yeah. Yeah, you got, look at that. So you have someone here. Could be somebody admiring you secretly. It certainly looks that way. Somebody who wants to date you. So you definitely have, I feel some of you have had a situation with someone who's a bit wishy-washy. They don't really know what they want. I feel this is someone who's about to go through some kind of change. Yeah. Now you could move on definitely and put an end to it. And take another opportunity. Somebody wanting to date you, court you. So there's the courting card. Okay, someone doing their shadow work. It's an energy of two people being completely naked. Okay, you see, emotionally, financially. Because I do feel there's definitely energies of miscommunication and mistrust because of communication. But I do feel there's someone here who could be a little manipulative. So you may be feeling that way about each other, but we have two people who are crazy about each other. It's time to let go of that. Tell me about this Knight of Pentacles. This could be yourself being apprehensive, you see? Yeah, see, it has to do with moving towards emotional fulfillment. There it is. See, you've got somebody around you coming in. Could be someone coming back around, or it's because you are changing the way you conduct yourself. It could be your routine. Some of you need to just change your routine. Okay, you need to just kind of go with the flow a little bit more. Because I do know because I feel it has to do with wealth and abundance and emotional fulfillment. But I feel here with this Queen of Wands, you're really, really focused on a situation here, okay? And it definitely does look like a money situation. Obsessed with starting something new, maybe a big purchase, maybe you're working really hard, obsessed with buying something, okay? Starting a foundation, you know, building. It could be a new business, anything. But I definitely feel the energy of two people. See, it's about tempering that energy, new habits, new beliefs, traditions, a fresh new start. Could be just eating healthier as well, balancing your diet, balance between your love life and your work life, or just, you know, your work life and getting out and having fun, maybe even traveling. I feel it's the message is it's time to live. Okay, it's time to live here. And it's time to get out there, to not sit around and wait for something to come to you. You have to go get it. I almost feel like this Emperor is kind of waiting here. But I, you know, the Queen of Wands doesn't budge. The Queen of Wands doesn't give in. That's how you're going to conduct yourself. You're not going to give in to somebody if they manipulate, okay? Or you can't trust them because the way they conduct themselves, or they don't communicate properly. There's miscommunication, you see? So there's definitely something that's ended, but I feel it's more of a painful period in your life. See, moving towards building a solid foundation. You may have had a situation that didn't get off to on the right foot, but whatever you're moving towards is. So I do feel there's somebody here who's kind of been taking their time. They're a little on the apprehensive side. So what they do is they look at the situation very carefully. Okay, I feel like you have someone who wants to date you. You may not even be aware of this person. You might still be kind of focused on somebody else here, really still thinking about them. Yeah, looks like you got a person moving towards you. Yeah, see, somebody here who's single. They have everything they need but love. It's also a person who, if you have someone here who manipulates because they just want to be single and they drag their feet, they have excuses, they're busy working, whatever their situation is, it has to do with the change, okay? Change of routine, change of habit. lifestyle changes as well for a lot of you. I definitely see some of you working really hard to buy a house, a home, or a large purchase. There's definitely going to be a reason to celebrate because you're moving away after this painful situation is over. An unhealthy job or relationship is over, okay? Or just a situation where you've been obsessed with it and you're going to let it go. Something's definitely going to pay off here. So I do see the foundation, a commitment, or a new job, a new home, maybe working from home. Maybe some of you are working from home. It's telling you to get out there. What you want will not just come towards you. You have to manifest it, okay? You have to put in the effort. So there's definitely a need to change. Yeah, see, it's about taking a pause, looking at things from a different perspective. I feel like you've got a person here who, there's this very mysterious energy here. This is someone who's drawn to you, okay? You're very mysterious. The Empress has that mysterious energy. Maybe sticking to yourself a lot, doing your own thing. Okay, someone may be checking you out to see if you're single, or you have a person who's now looking, taking a pause. They're this inner reflection about being single themselves. You see, so some of you, it's a person coming back around to commit. But I feel, this is definitely going to be one of those things where I think you're both crazy about each other. I do. I feel like you're mirroring each other. You don't stop thinking about each other. But I feel this is someone who comes back around in the same energy. So it's an energy, I feel that it's an energy of having to break free. You may break free from this person. You may have another person coming in, but I feel a lot of you, you either have someone who's really admires you. Okay, you work, you're focused, you're driven, you're not giving up. You see, so there's somebody admiring you, I feel, around you. But I do feel like you need to move on. Some of you are definitely moving away from something. But you've got this person checking you out. Or you've got someone who's now thinking about being single, no longer wanting to be single. See, it's about dating and courting. If you don't want to be single, okay, then you have to get out there. And if you do, I feel like you're going to grab attention from someone, or they're already around you. We have an Emperor and Empress. Okay, so tell me about this Emperor. Tell me about this Emperor. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, see, some of you are looking. You're definitely focused on money to the point of obsession. All work and no play. See, it's telling you there's some unfounded fears here, or a fear. You may have someone who's regretting being manipulative. Okay, I feel like you got someone who's crazy about you. They may have been manipulative, but I think you mirror each other. There's some regrets here, but it's also an energy of a lot of unfounded fear. Nothing to fear but fear itself. I feel it has to do with a commitment, a negotiation, or a contract for a lot of you, because you're manifesting, okay? Very capable. So is this person. You're both manifestors. The King, two people who've mastered life, you see? It's definitely a cycle. Tell me about the Magician. Yeah, some of you are looking into the future. You definitely... with the Queen of Pentacles, which is very much connected to the Empress, grounded and balanced. See, I feel like some of you need a little more balance in your life. I definitely feel some of you really need to restructure a schedule, okay? I feel you and this person definitely have similar lifestyles, habits, workaholic, rinse and repeat. So you mirror each other there. See, it's about justice, balance, being fair. Manifesting, doing things right. So we have, I feel this Emperor could be a Taurus, some of it, or you have Taurus or Capricorn in your chart. There's definitely Earth, all three Earth sign energy. So whether this is somebody's sun sign or not isn't 100% clear here, most definitely. But there's definitely an energy of fire here as well. Little Sag energy. Libra, Aquarius, some balance here. Tell me more about justice. See, it's manifesting commitment, but it's about being committed to a cycle, you see. So it's an energy of breaking free. doing things right, doing what's right for you. It's about two people who are actually just right for each other. But yet, there's trust issues. Both of you aren't trusting each other, okay, this path. So it's an energy, see, two people waiting for the other person. While you're waiting, I feel like you're working. And this person's likely doing the same thing, but yet thinking of each other. A couple of workaholics. Both of you possibly too have had unhealthy relationships. And it could be that, see, there's baggage from past relationships, releasing things that no longer serve to realize your hopes and dreams. Someone here feels and sees you as someone, their hopes and dreams. And I feel like you may see this person this way too, whether you're with them now or it's somebody you're going to connect with. I'm not seeing new, but doesn't mean it's not. Okay, it doesn't. It just means it's not going to be something that happens suddenly, that's for sure, because I feel like you're both just waiting. You and this other person, and there's a need for a change of habits. It's an energy of moving away. See, it's an energy of moving away, taking the lessons learned, moving on. And you've got, some of you may have somebody who's at a distance. Maybe you're deciding to move on because it's not going where you want. You're waiting. Somebody who keeps you waiting. See, the slow moving energy. And I feel like this person is someone who just, it has to do with temperament. They're different. This person's very much the same as you, yet they're different. But that actually creates balance between two people. Someone here moves a little faster. Somebody's moving a little slower. And there we have it. See, this is a couple. Building a foundation, making choices in love. I think we have two people who are crazy about each other. This is just like wild. See, the cycle is breaking. So if you have something where it's been on and off, you're going to break the cycle. You're going to push the stop button. And if it is another person that's doing this and you're just kind of focused on your money, see, you're preparing for the future. You're preparing for change. You're getting ready. You see, that's where I feel like you're at. This is why I feel like you're really focused, because you know what you want, but I also see you not settling for something that doesn't fulfill you emotionally, doesn't make you happy, you see. But you have a person here who I feel is about to come in and kind of put themselves out there, okay? I feel like both of you have that energy. There's some earth energy here, no doubt. Slower moving. Oh, cycle's ending, a new cycle beginning. Yeah, see, ending an unhealthy, two people releasing baggage in a healthy situation. Ending the workaholic energy too, because there's a need for balance in your lives. You've got someone coming in here. Oh my gosh, who is this person? Who is this? It's the Emperor. The dating, doing things in a traditional manner, you see. It's like it's like you got someone here who wants you to come to them, for you to be the one to come in and make them an offer. But you want, I feel some of you want things in a more traditional manner. Okay, old school rules. Let's see, the Hanged Man. Yeah, see, this is someone checking you out when you're out socializing. Maybe when you're with your friends and family on social media, they're checking you out to see if you're single. But while this person's waiting, while you're not moving, other than doing your own thing, doing you, this person's going through a change as well, because they're going within. You see, this Emperor is going within, shining a light. Looking at being single is different. So someone who no longer wants to be single. They want to break this unhealthy habit, or it could be both of you leaving an unhealthy relationship and job coming together. But I'm seeing emotional energy. Yeah, teamwork, cooperation, compromise. This person's looking to see if you're single, if you're dating anyone, if you have people around you when you're out and about. Okay, they're looking here to see if any of these people you're connected to. They're also looking to see if you're compatible. I feel someone is seeing you this way. I feel like you've got this person around you already. They're in your world. And if they're not somebody who you've had a connection with, you both are definitely working really hard for something, okay? You're working, looks to me like workaholics. Yeah. Yeah, it's becoming unhealthy, all work and no play, you see? It's time to get out there. But it's also here, I see, this energy of waiting, you see? Both of you are waiting. But I feel it's an energy, it's about letting your friends and family know if you don't want to be single anymore, okay? And get yourself out there, because it's not necessarily going to come to you. I just don't see it. I see it saying, it's time to move on. You have growth and abundance. You have a lot to offer. Okay. But you may need to change your schedule. Could be that simple. Okay. Change of habits in your day-to-day life so that you can take invitations. So it's telling you to prepare, to start to look into the future and plan. Some of you have long-term goals. I can see it. You have long-term goals. You're thinking way ahead. Okay, but at some point it starts to become unhealthy. Yeah, I feel like you're going down a whole new path with someone here who's quite compatible. I feel some of you may have a few options as well, but I feel this is about, don't act like you're single if you don't want to be. Okay, because I feel like both people are kind of in that energy of being stuck in this single energy, not getting out. It's time to have a little pause and look at things different. Yeah, it's definitely someone is seeing you different here. I'm pretty sure this is someone coming around who sees things differently. Someone who's taken their time. Somebody who was dragging their feet, hesitant about a commitment. Yeah, see, trust your intuition. I feel like you know who this is. They know who you are. They're checking you out. I feel they're checking you out on social media or through friends or family. Okay, maybe reaching out to them, wondering what you're up to. Yeah, see, it has to do with strength and confidence. This person, it's about being brave and confident. Yeah. See? Leo energy there. Yeah, see, this is about being strong, being brave. You see? This person sees you as confident. I feel this is somebody who may have manipulated because they weren't as confident about the path, because there's definitely the apprehension, okay, about whether this is what they want, whether it fulfills them emotionally. It's the bigger picture. It's all about seeing the bigger picture. And if you feel like this person, this is the Empress does this as well with the Queen of Pentacles, looking into the future. It's an energy of visualizing where you want to be. Financially, even in your love life. It's your life, right? This is your world. So I feel you're seeing the bigger picture here, and you may actually move away from someone because, okay, they're manipulating a little bit. Now, if they are at a distance, that could be an issue. There's maybe trust issues if they live, okay, in another far away and they have to travel. Some of you may be distancing yourself from this person. Definitely there's an energy of learning the hard way, the school of hard knocks here. Yeah, it's also the school of hard knocks, not to sit around and wait and waste time. I feel like I don't feel like you're wasting time. In fact, I feel like you're focused very much on your money, you know, your future, your goals, your financial goals. But this person's just sort of sitting there too, you see. Yeah. Tell me more about the Three of Wands. So I feel in the next 3 months, there's definitely movement. I definitely see movement. Some of you may be relocating. Okay, you literally may take another contract. You may negotiate with somebody to do with travel and moving to another community. If you do, that could be where you meet someone, because I do feel if you do travel and move and you take another job and you have a fresh new start and some change of lifestyle and habits, could be maybe, you know, sometimes it just takes a change of scenery. But I feel this person's going to definitely be checking you out. Some of you are looking at being single different too. as well, you see. Kind of looking into the future. Some of you are preparing to be single. And some trust issues that need to be released. Yeah, you've got a King of Swords, see? Someone's doing a lot of thinking. Well, Gemini, Libra energy there, maybe Aquarius. This is a person who's analyzing the situation, what makes them happy. See, they need to be confident about a decision. They're apprehensive. So they may have manipulated a bit to slow things down because they needed time to think, to process. They're different than you, the way they process information. Their hopes and dreams are different, possibly. But I feel like you have a lot of things that are the same, too. See, this is a soulmate connection. See, waiting for my soulmate. Where's my soulmate? Don't wait. Yeah. More on this King of Swords. See, the epiphany, the tower, the realization about what makes them happy, their hopes and dreams. I feel like you have a person who felt something maybe was too good to be true here because of your energy, which is similar to theirs. But yet it has to do with compatibility. This is what they're looking at. This is somebody who's definitely, you know, looking at these energies here. They need to be confident about a decision they're about to make. So this is why the introspection, the pause. If you've been seeing someone and they all of a sudden take a pause, okay, this is what they're doing. They're analyzing. They're looking for clarity. What fulfills them emotionally? Is this my future? They're trying to see the bigger picture. See, you, I feel, already do. But it looks to me like they got some of that energy too, you see. The Taurus and Virgo energy in this person's chart. Very wise person. They definitely trust their inner knowing. You see, this is somebody I feel who knows, but it feels too good to be true. So there it is, taking a pause. See, it's about reciprocity, two people reciprocating. I feel there's a lack of that, a lack of sharing. There's a person who's thinking about reaching out, wondering if you still feel the same, if it is a person who's moved on. This could be someone you knew, you know, some time ago. It doesn't have to be somebody that you're in a situation with or had a bad time with. This could be two people who've had unhealthy relationships. Two people who need to let go and heal, let go of trust issues, you see? Because it has to do with two people giving and taking here. So I feel this person's thinking of reaching out. I do feel their hopes and dreams are you'll reciprocate. You see? Yeah. See, it's about taking a leap of faith. This person, it's about taking a risk. See? Yeah. Someone doesn't reciprocate. They don't give you what you want. You don't hear what you need to hear. You quite as well. Like you could very well be leaving it behind because you want to be happy. But I feel like it's this person definitely looking at this. What makes them happy? If this is a person coming back around, you could very well be in that energy too, looking at this. Okay? Looking at things from their perspective. See, it's two people seeing things from each other's perspective. Something didn't get off on the right foot. I feel there's a need for cooperation and compromise to go down this path. You know what you want. This person, they see you. They see you as somebody who's determined. You look independent. You take care of yourself. You have a lot to offer. You see? Some of you are, those of you who are in a relationship that's unhealthy, you may be planning and preparing, working really hard so you can move on. Okay? Take a new job, relocate, because you know what you want. You want that, you know, to be happy. Yeah, there's always a risk in love, you see. So it's about letting go. All these things that don't serve. One of them is waiting. Waiting for it to come towards you. You have to, it's about being goal-oriented, I feel. So, yeah, see, there it is. Something new. Some of you definitely could, but that's also the light. It's about this being exposed. You see, this taking a pause, looking at things from a different perspective. About being single. Some of you want to be single now. Others of you, or this person, are changing. See, two people changing. It's like reversed roles almost. But yeah, see, you got someone going to check you out. If you move to a new job, a new place, you're going to meet someone new. Anyway, there is something new here. Now, it could be a new house, a new home. That could be what it is that your goals are. So you're working like crazy. Rinse and repeat. But it could start to become an unhealthy habit. So do make sure you're more to get out and have some fun. This is the playful card, the leap of faith. You know, yeah. I feel like you've got some really nice energy. I feel like it's overall an energy of making decisions you don't regret, letting go of unfounded fear. Because I feel someone here is worried about the future, maybe some changes in the world, worried about money, planning and preparing, being a workaholic, and missing out on all the other things in life. And it's time to be more playful with that Fool card and take a little bit of a risk. So see, the sun is shining. There's something new here. Relationships, jobs, a new house, new home, a fresh new start. A lot of happiness here, I feel, for you. I think you got a person who's seeing you that way too. You know, another energy is when you learn to love yourself first and spend time alone. You learn to be alone, learn to be comfortable in your own skin. It's an energy of raising your vibration when you get out there, because what you've done is you've let go of all the things that you no longer need. Okay, you don't need a lot of attention. You're kind of comfortable in your own skin, doing your own thing. You're very independent. You see? So this is where I feel some of you have changed how you feel about commitment and marriage and whether you want it. Okay, so I feel like it's just the motions you and this person are going to go through. But some of you, it's definitely someone new. Somebody who's confident. They're going to make a decision. They'll be confident about the decision they make. Yeah. You got someone who was manipulating you because they weren't confident. They needed more time. Because you're different. You process different. That's the person heading your way. It looks like they could have some Leo in their chart as well. But I feel this person's more than likely, maybe Sag, maybe some Leo in their chart. But I do see Pisces, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn energies. See, there it is, the birth of something new. This is yourself. You have a lot to offer. This is the new you. Yeah, some of you are going to have a move towards some beautiful energy and have a whole new life. You may decide to stay single. But I see your life needing more balance. The Empress is balance. The Empress balances out their life. Okay, it's not all work. It's not all play. You see? So I feel some of you, if you don't get out and stop wasting time waiting for things to come towards you, you could have regrets. And that's where I feel like you're going to be looking at that. It's sensible, practical goals. Beautiful soulmate connection. This could be an energy where you just want to be friends first. Now we know the Queen of Pentacles often with that energy. And I know you're the Queen of Wands, but it comes with the Empress. Sometimes just likes to have a companion. Maybe you want to live alone. Okay, maybe just thinking you just rather have some companionship. But I actually feel if you connect with this person and you see eye to eye and you actually get each other, this new energy here, I actually feel like you're going to change how you see about being alone. Okay, yeah, it happens that way sometimes, you know, but you've got abundance flowing. You have a lot to offer. I think this person sees it. You look good. You take care of yourself. Okay. You're focused. You're driven. You don't give up. You're not afraid of expressing yourself. Because they're thoughtful with that King of Swords, whoever they are. Little Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It's the only king that showed up. So but that doesn't mean that's what they are. This is definitely an energy read. And I often, when there's a real mysterious energy in the moon, it may not yet meant to be known who this is. Right? So stay focused while you're waiting. Do get out and meet other people, socialize, and balance out your life. Don't focus on one thing too much. Okay? Because you have beautiful new beginnings coming your way. So take care. I wish you the best. Bye for now.